D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? And have I got a story for you? Now, also down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this video, and you can read them and come up with your own opinion, or you can just watch this video where I break it all down and then you just go about your way. Before I get started, though, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine usually get pushed to the back of the line. So I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. So why don't we go ahead and get started? It looks like The Witches of Eastwick is getting a remake. Woo! A remake, sorry, woo. Now, right now it's in development, but it's based off of a novel written by John Updike and came out in 1984. And then there was a movie in 1987, which starred Cher, Michelle Pfeiffer, Susan Sarandon, and Jack Nicholson. I actually really like that movie a lot. That's why I'm doing this story, because I love that movie. It's so good. And like Cher and Michelle Pfeiffer's so hot in it, and Cher's great and all that good. It's all good. It's all good. So this is going to be put out by Warner Brothers. Now, they've hired Ninja Thurby to direct, or to write, sorry. And she recently did the movie Pleasure, which is not out yet. Right now it's on the festival circuit. So we'll see when that comes out, if she's any good at her craft. And I have no thoughts on her because I've never seen anything she's done. In fact, it looks like this Pleasure thing is the first like big thing that she's done. So it's not quite sure if they're clear if they're going to adapt the original screenplay written by Michael Christopher. I think that's how you say his last name, or if they're going to adapt the more closer to the Updike version of which is the novel, John Updike. If they're going to do his closer to the novel or that movie from the 1987. Now, it would suggest that the path forward they'd be likely adapting the Updike novel directly. And Warner Brothers and HBO Max and The Witches would provide a clear distinction between the new version and the beloved original. Now, The Witches of Eastwick is set in a fictional town of Eastwick, Rhode Island in the late 1960s, and centers on three women: Alexandria Spofford, Jane Smart, and Suki Rogemont, who discover that they had supernatural powers after their respective marriages ended. Their peaceful coven is upset by the arrival of Daryl Van Horn, who buys a neglected mansion outside of the town. He seduces each of the women, causing a minor scandal in town while their powers continue to blossom. As their power grows, they unknowingly bewitch the people of Eastwick, leading to serious consequences. When Daryl suddenly marries a much younger woman, the witches decide to use their magic to take revenge, and things get dark and weird. Like I said, I love the original movie. It's so good. I've never read the book, so I don't know, all the differences, but I love the movie. My favorite part is like, there's this part where they're like chewing up grapes, and then they spit it on this like voodoo doll that they made of him, and he like starts throwing up. I was like, it's gross, but it's funny at the same time. Like, I was like, oh, that's so gross, but funny. And like I said, Thyberg, sorry, her name is Thyberg. I think I said Thurby earlier, or gosh, I don't know how to say this woman's last name. It's Thyberg. Like I said, she's got the movie on the festival market, Pleasure, and everything. So we'll see how that turns out, and if she's, like I said, any good at her craft. And hopefully it is, because like I said, I love the Witches of Eastwick, that movie. And I really think that this sounds like a good idea. And I'm all in. I'm here for this and everything. Who doesn't love magic, even though magic's not real? Tell me, what do you guys think about this? How do you feel about the Witches of Eastwick getting a remake? Are you excited about this like I am? Or are you not excited about this? Do you think it's just stupid to keep remaking all these stories? But somebody said the other day in a podcast, The Council, which I would listen to, they said, they keep remaking these movies because newer generations aren't going to go back and watch these great films from the past. They want the newer version of it. And I think that made a lot of sense. But I just hope they don't ruin The Witches of Eastwick. I mean, if they do the book instead of like the movie did, where it's different, that's fine. But I just hope that they don't sully the greatness that was the movie from 1987, The Witches of Eastwick, because I love that movie. It's so good. It still holds up, even though, you know, the fashion and stuff, it's still so good. Guys, tell me what you guys think about this. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. You know, I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.